Welcome to Ultimate Report. I'm Mary Winkenwerder. The art world is filled with beautiful expressions. These expressions usually stem from personal experiences or the experiences of others. One artist has taken a personal experience and created lovely angelic images. Joining us this episode is Audrey Keenan to tell us about her angelic artwork. Audrey, welcome to Ultimate Report.
Hello, Mary. Thank you very much for having me here.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you join us.
It's a pleasure. And hello, everybody who's watching. Hi from Scotland and all my friends that are looking at.
Audrey's visiting from Scotland, so this is a first. This is absolutely amazing. So, Audrey, tell us about your art aesthetic and how did you develop your talent?
Well, I didn't realise, but my father was a great artist, and so I think I've inherited it, but you know, it wasn't something that I'd done up until recently. My brother's a very good artist. My Auntie Sally, she's great. My uncle was great, and I loved to watch my dad when I was young. And I remember him doing really spiritual paintings and feeling, you know, seeing his piece made me feel happy because I think that gave me a memory of my dad as a content person. You know, his mood was always nice and calm when he went into his painting room, and it was lovely to watch the process. And I just think that that's probably been subconsciously something that I've kept in my, you know, in my memory, and a lovely way to just see people enjoy art for what it is, through my family background, really, I think.
So based on the work that I've seen of yours, your focus is angels. Have you always enjoyed the images of angels, and what inspired you to create beautiful images of angelic beings?
Well, this is quite a long story. But well, when I was young, I don't know if you ever got scraps at school, but it was just the pictures. I did always love the images of angels. And when I was 19 years old, my daughter died, and so it was really important for me to find something that I could picture my daughter in a beautiful place. So I always pictured her, that God chose her and that she was an angel, and that helped me really to get through, you know, her loss. And so that gave me the inspiration to always have angels around me, you know, and pray to angels and think about angels a lot. From a young age, 19, I was really very spiritual and reading about angels and things, yes.
So let's talk about your use of color. I noticed that your work spans the spectrum in terms of color. What inspires you to what inspires your use of color, and does each color that you use have a specific meaning?
Well, to be honest, the colours are just, it's a very instinctive. You know, when I'm painting, I just paint as quickly as anything. And with the angels, I feel that there's another force helping me here, because one day I was sitting and I hadn't painted anything before. I know this is going off the question about Mary, but I'd never painted anything, and I was praying for a purpose, and all of a sudden I was really in pain, and I got out of my bed and I says, oh please, you know, I was reading a book called God Calling, and I felt I needed strength. So I got up out of my bed and I thought I'll paint a picture for God. That's what I was thinking. So I don't know, but an angel image came when I painted this picture, and I was so excited about it, and it was really fast. I thought, did I really do that? I couldn't even believe that I had painted this picture, and I was, oh, I've painted an angel. I was so excited. And then I thought, I'm going to try again, and I was just grabbing the paints. You know, I had them there, and I had the canvases, but I hadn't painted. I'd only painted maybe a couple of Bob Ross classes. Like, I'd never painted really in my life. So this was as much a surprise as anything. And the colours were just automatically, you know, I just knew automatically what colour it would match for some reason. I don't know why. And that day I looked at the clock, it was 1 o'clock, and I painted 13, I counted 13 angels, and I was absolutely, completely overwhelmed. I thought, my God. and I heard a voice saying, I just want to tell you this, Mary, I heard a voice saying, now do you believe in yourself? And
Wow.
I got on my knees, Mary, and I just cried tears of joy, because, I mean, that just showed me that I could have a purpose, and that was it. And since then, it's just been magical. The colours, I mean, they just, if I'm sad sometimes, they'll be darker. You know, it depends on my mood. And bright yellows and oranges, the colours of the sky and things, that just, when I'm happy and I want to express my happiness, usually that comes, or maybe if it's a red heart, there's some kind of sadness, or, you know, just things like that. It's an instinctive thing, Mary, with the colours.
Wow, that's amazing. That's good to know. That really is. So, outside your work, who are the artists that you gravitate toward the most? Who are your favorite artists?
I like Picasso, Salvador Dali, Michelangelo, but the modern artists, there's some fantastic artists on Twitter that really inspire me. There's one girl called Dita, and there's a guy called Claude. I mean, there's loads. There's
Yeah.
loads, and because we speak through Twitter, I'm always inspired by different artists and their work. You know, the different styles and things like that. So it expands, and there's loads of people send me pictures with art. So yeah, there isn't really one particular one that I would say. I just love art. I just love to see how people create things, Mary.
So, let's talk about media and the creation of media. Supplies coupled with your great talent have produced great art. What are
Oh,
your favorite paints and canvases and brushes? So, I mean, what are the favorite brands that you use to create your beautiful creations?
I like Newton and Rowley. I think that's I better not say Newton and Ridley's a brewery. I better not say that. Get mixed up. Um, do you know what? I've even used a gold colour, and I noticed it was cake. It was cake decorator. So
Hey, if it works, it works,
yeah,
right?
I use anything. Honestly, I see colours online, and if I like the colours, it doesn't really matter about the brand. To me, it's the colours and how they match. I can use acrylics. I mix them. I like Bob Ross. I like Bob Ross paints and the brushes, and I love the palette knife. That's how I get the wings and the fan brush. Just, the whoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
That's wonderful.
I go into a trance. It's like a hypnotic trance I go into. When I'm painting, I just turn into this. Whoa!
And it just works.
It just works.
Voila.
I don't even have a plan. I never have a plan, but for some reason the angel will always appear.
There you go. So tell us about your favorite art galleries and your art hotspots. Where do you like to go to enjoy the works of other artists?
I do like Edinburgh. There's a lot of great galleries, especially the gallery. I love the portrait gallery because you feel as if they're so close. You know, just looking at these old-fashioned paintings, they come to life. But modern art, I love modern art and any exhibitions with modern art. But really, because I'm quite, I'm in the house quite a lot, so it's Twitter. That's where I get, that is actually where I see most of the things that I enjoy is through different people sending different images.
Yeah, that's a great way to connect with art. It seriously really is. So, Audrey, if there was one message that you would want people to know about your artwork, what message would you want them to know?
About the artwork, I would just say that I feel as if God is sending a message through me to remind people that we do have guidance, that there is other things that we don't see maybe, because I do get visions and meditation about angels, and I have had messages from angels. I have had dreams about angels, and I think that there is a quantum consciousness that we can tap into to create things, and we might not realise that we can create. This is the thing, I never realised, Mary, that I had that, you know, that ability. So I think for people even just to try and express themselves through art is a great thing for therapy. And I just hope that the images bring warmth and comfort to people, and often they really do. You know, if for some reason people can be upset, which we all get, you know, through loss, it can remind them of their loved ones that they're in a nice, beautiful place. And I like to make it a place that looks, you know, different and unusual, and angels are unusual like people. They're all, you know, unique. And I just hope that people see the uniqueness in them and feel the love and energy that I feel while I'm painting them, because I really do feel a great joy, and I love to share that joy, and that's really the message.
That's wonderful. So Audrey, where can we find out more about your artwork online?
Well, I've got a website. It's not perfect because I'm not very good with computers, but it's called angelartforhealinghearts.com.
Wonderful.
I'm hoping to set up a Facebook page as well, but yes, and Twitter.
And yeah, we definitely know that you're on Twitter because that's where you and I met.
I know. Fantastic. The opportunities on Twitter and the amazing people. I just love it.
I know, it's
And
a lot of fun. It really and truly is. It is the wave of communication to ride. Well, Audrey, thanks so much for joining us. It's been absolutely lovely visiting with you and learning more about your artwork and how all of it came to be.
Thank you very much. And can I just say thank you to Carrie Joyce and some of the people in the Joy Train, because they have really helped a lot. And a lady called Dixie, a lot of people help sending the pictures out to people. That's all. I'd just like to thank them. And I'd really like to thank you, Mary, and your team for welcoming me onto your show. And I wish you great success with it. Thanks very much.
Thank you. I hope to have you join us again. You're absolutely lovely. All right.
Hooray!
All right. Catch up with me on my blog, www.beautybeautereport.com, on Twitter @BeautyPublicist, and of course on YouTube, Ultimate Report. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us on Ultimate Report. Have a beautiful and successful week. Mwah.
Mwah!